Welcome to Orange Township's instructional video on building relationships, strategies for developing rapport between instructional coaches and teachers. My name is Tara Stevens, and I'm an instructional coach here in our school district. Today, we'll explore strategies for building relationships with teachers and communicating feedback to them effectively. Let's get started, shall we? The relationships between an instructional coach and the teachers they work with are so important because the strength, positivity, and success of them in turn bring about successes and achievements for the students, teachers, and the school as a whole. One way you may start to build your relationship is to gather some information on who they are as teachers and as people, and sharing those same details about yourself. Getting to know one another may bring about connections and help build rapport. Here we have a video clip of a first-year teacher's first conversation with the school instructional coach. See if you notice any strategies the coach is using to help build a relationship with the teacher. Morning, how are you?
Good.
I just want to pop in and chat for a bit. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course. You're the instructional coach, right? I remember the principal introducing you last meeting.
Yeah, that's right. My name is Tara Stevens. Welcome.
I'm Sarah Sanderson.
Hi, Sarah. I'm looking forward to working with you. I just want to let you know that I'm here to support you and your instructional needs throughout the year in any way that I can. I hope we can learn a lot from each other.
Too, you're my supervisor. You'll be instructing my teaching?
No, I won't be evaluating you. I'm an equal partner to all the staff in the building. I work closely with the administration and other instructional staff, but anything that we say together and the work that we do together is just between us. I'm not here to judge or rate you as a teacher. Can I tell you a little bit about myself?
Sure.
Well, I've been in the building here for many years. I used to teach 3rd grade and 4th grade, and then I taught kindergarten for the past 10 years. Now I've been an instructional coach for the past 3. I really love this job. It's a job I find very rewarding. I can remember what it was like my first year teaching like you. I didn't really know too many colleagues, and I was a bit unsure of my identity as a teacher. How have you been adjusting to this first week of school?
Thank you. Wow, I'm glad to hear that. Well, it's nice hearing that veteran teachers have similar experiences and emotions as me. Sometimes I second guess myself, but it's pretty good. And my grade level team is very supportive, so it's nice knowing that I have them to help.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, it's important to have colleagues that can support you and that are there for you. Do you have any family or hobbies that you like to do outside of school?
Yes, I have my husband Miguel and my parents that live far from me. We enjoy going on hikes, and we spend a lot of time hiking by the local lake at our house, and I enjoy reading and photography, and I hope my students will too.
That's great that you want to incorporate some of your interests in with your teaching and instruction. That's a great idea. I love hiking too. My family and I sometimes go together on hikes around. Let me know if there's any way I can help you bring especially photography into your lessons. Our technology department has many digital cameras and all kinds of equipment that they can loan out.
Thank you. Wow, I didn't know that. I'll be sure to use that.
You're welcome. I'm here to support you however I can and however you need it. I'll be emailing everyone an interest and needs survey later today. Could you fill it out for me, please?
Oh yes, of course. I look forward to it. I have many ideas in my head already on what I want to learn with you. Maybe the survey will help me fit them all out. I will submit it right away, yes.
That's great. What a great beginning to our coaching cycle. And have a wonderful day.
You too.
I'll be in touch. Some strategies for building relationships were evident in the video, but they are by far not the only ones. It's important that teachers know you're excited about your job and you're eager to work cooperatively with them. Communication is key. Here's a couple more strategies to foster relationships. Providing effective feedback is an essential part of your job as an instructional coach. You must ensure objectivity and non-judgment while also maintaining a pleasant tone that does not come across condescendingly. In the next clip, we'll see the same teacher and instructional coach 12 days later. The teacher has completed a needs and interest survey. The pair met and created an action plan towards a goal, minimizing off-task behaviors and interruptions during math centers. Let's see how effective feedback is provided and received. Miss Anderson, thanks so much for letting me observe today during your math centers.
Of course.
Well, I took some notes on some observations I made, but would you like to share anything first? Did you have any takeaways?
I noticed I was able to work with my small groups longer without any interruptions, so that's good.
Yes, I noticed that as well. Students at the Problem Solving Center worked for almost 5 minutes straight on task. I also noticed that when one little boy needed some new Play-Doh, he got up to go talk to you, and he almost interrupted your small group, but a friend stopped him and said, wait a minute, Bobby, the Play-Doh's over here. I'll get it with you. And he walked him over and showed him where it was. That was great.
Wow, that's great. I didn't even notice that. Thank you for pointing that out to me.
No problem. I also noticed, however, though, that 2 children later did go over and interrupt your small group. One of them needed to go to the restroom, and another asked to go get a drink of water. Can you think of a procedure you could introduce to prevent an interruption like that from happening?
Well, I know the upper grades, some teachers use log-out books so the students can log themselves in and out, but since my kindergartners don't know really no time, maybe I could do clip art pictures, maybe?
Yes, that could be a solution. Good one. I'm going to write that down so we don't forget. I see you adapted a strategy that you saw the upper grades use to make it possibly work for your younger ones. I'd be happy to work with you to create a logbook if you'd like.
I appreciate that, yeah.
Great. I also brought some materials that could help with your bathroom and drink procedures and routines. Have you ever thought of using American Sign Language in your class?
No, that's a great idea. I never thought of that.
Oh, well, here I have 2 charts you can hang up. This one here shows how to say water in American Sign Language. So if you go over that with your students, they can just signal to you that they need a drink of water, and then you could just nod or...
May I keep these?
Of course. Here, there's the one for water, and here's the one for bathroom. So if you just spend some time going over these signs with them, I'm sure they'd pick up on it quickly.
I can't wait to. I'm sure this will really help. Thank you.
Of course. Finally, I want to share that I did not observe any children playing around with the manipulatives or anything that were out for them. Everyone was using things the way they were meant to be used. And that reflects on you in going over the procedures. I think you did a great job with that.
Thank you.
I could tell you worked hard towards your goal of preventing off-task behaviors. Let's continue chatting and see what our next goal together will be.
Okay.
Now that the teacher and instructional coach have held a follow-up discussion to share concrete facts from the observation, as well as cooperatively share resources and devise a plan to address an area for improvement, they're ready to continue with a new goal for this coaching cycle, and they will revisit the effectiveness of implementing American Sign Language and a clip art logbook at a later date. When instructional coaches and teachers mutually treat each other with respect and as equals, it lays the foundation for a positive relationship to be formed and for constructive feedback to be well received. I hope you have learned a lot today. Good luck in your coaching endeavors with your colleagues.